everyone, this is Chagadut Pachare from Dr. Ambedkar Institute of Management Studies and Research, Nagpur, and today we are going to study the types of plant layout. The learning objectives of these presentations are the students will be able to understand the features of process layout, and they will be able to understand the product layout and all the various types of plant layout. Now, the types of plant layout. There are basically four types of plant layout. First one is process layout, second is a product layout, then fixed position layout and the cellular layout. We will study one by one this type of layout. In this presentation, we will study only process layout and the product layout. The process layout. It is also called as functional layout. All machines performing similar types of operations are grouped at one location in the process layout. Examples are a lathe milling machine, cutting machine, etc. in the engineering shop will be clustered in their like groups products. Thus, all forging will be done in one area and all the lathes will be placed in another area. In this layout, several products may share a machine to make its full use. Sequential arrangement of the machine is generally but not necessarily made on the basis of labor operations. In this type of layout, the process rather than the product has dominating role. The product is given a secondary consideration and is moved for the purpose of operation to the process section with like machine station at a particular point. This type of process is more suitable to job order type of promotion productions. In such a production, the operations now this is the diagrammatic representation of a process layout. Now the layout have many advantages like the product layout. It eliminates the duplication of machines and enables the optimum use of installed capacity. In process layout, there is a flexibility in the production. It is more flexible than a line layout. Different products can be made without the changes in the arrangement of machines. The production capacity is not arranged in rigid sequence and a fixed rated capacity with a line balancing. Like a product layout, the breakdown of one of the machine does not interrupt the entire production flow. Individual incentive schemes can be developed. The specialization in supervision becomes possible. Along with the advantage, there are some disadvantages associated with the process layout. Due to the lack of straight line sequence productions, it is impossible to maintain the line balancing in production. So the problems of bottlenecks and waiting and idle capacity arise. The cost of material handling increases due to long routing and backtracking between the processes. Then the processing time is prolonged, which reduces the inventory turnover and increases the investment in inventories. The inspection cost increases due to frequent changes in the machine setup. Inspection is required at each stage of the process. The cost of supervision increases due to specialist supervisor and more number of supervisors are required at each process unit. The production planning and control becomes difficult due to complexities arising in routing, scheduling, and dispatching and follow. It is not possible to implement the group incentive scheme on the basis of quantity of the products manufacturing. More space is required for internal storing, reservoir of material, and provisions of the expansion of particular process section. This is all about the process layout. Now the product layout. In this type of layout, the machines are arranged in a sequence as required by the particular product. All machines as required to balance the particular product line are arranged in a sequential line but not necessarily in the straight line. It is also known as the product line layout. In this layout, one product goes through all the machines lined up in order required by the manufacturer. The best known example of this type of layout is seen in motor car production. To make the layout successful, the workload on the various machines must be balanced. The process of getting even loading at each stage of production is called line balancing. In this type of layout, the product is dominating over the process in the sense that the product is given primary importance and process machine must remain present at a point where the product needs its services. So unlike the process layout, the process is given secondary importance in relation to the product. Product layout is more suitable for continuous flow production with a few items of production. It does not require frequent changes in a machine setup. Now, the advantages of product layout can be it reduces the material handling cost due to the straight line production flow. Then the mechanism of material handling is possible due to handling between fixed points. Line balancing may eliminate the bottlenecks and idle capacity. The shorter operating cycle due to shorter and speedier movement of materials. Then there is a maximum utilization of machines and labor capacity through developing proper balance between them. Again, the effective control over production with reduced supervision by generally supervisor. By reducing the manufacturing to simple steps, we can often use less skilled labor. Effective quality control with reduced inspection point. It does not require frequent changes in machine setup. Then effective production planning and control. Unlike process layout, the routing, scheduling, and dispatching and follow-up are relatively easier. Maximum use of space due to straight production flow and reduced need of entering storing. Now the product layout facilitates the implementation. It is relatively easy to control as compared to the process layout. Now there are some disadvantages associated with the product layout. The duplication of machines and equipment necessitates the increased investment in them, sometimes resulting in the idle capacity. The production flow is required through the straight line sequence and fixed rated capacity and thus makes it highly inflexible. The breakdown of one single machine in the line interrupts the entire production flow. Unlike the process layout, the benefits of specialized supervision is not possible. As the entire production is a result of the joint efforts of all operations in the line, it is difficult to implement individual incentive scheme. And again, the last disadvantage can be they are less flexible than others. Any change in product requires rebalancing the line. If there is any trouble with one machine, the line goes out of the balance. This is all about the process layout and product layout. And the remaining two layout like fixed position layout and cellular layout we will study in the next presentation. Thank you.